Great, you guys. So this is my first time picking y'all back up since, you know, my road trip to Vegas for Thanksgiving. It's Saturday. I gotta catch y'all up. So I made it to my brother's. It's just his greenery always has me like incapacitated. Like, I'm surprised I was even able to finish the Thanksgiving food. Surprised that I was even able to freaking cook, because like his stuff is just always so strong that I can't even like deal. But so you guys know that I had the Model X for 48 hours. First off, I was late taking it back, so that's that. Another thing is, so like the day that I was leaving to come back, they called me and they're like, yeah, so, well, first off, he left a message and he was like basically like confirming that I had it. So I guess I don't know what was going on at that dealership, but I don't know if he wasn't there when I came and picked it up. It was another employee, so that may have been like the disconnect. But he was like first just calling to confirm that I had it, but I didn't answer it because I was like knocked out, sleep, food coma, weed coma, like I was just out. And yeah, so he was just like making sure that I had it, but then he called back, and at this point I was up, so I answered, and he was like, oh yeah, so I see that you're in Las Vegas, and that's against the rules, that's in the contract to not leave the state of origin of the car. And I'm just like, well, I didn't know that. Like, the email I got was a little bit misleading. I didn't tell him that, but I'm like, the email I got was a little bit misleading, because it just like, I don't know, maybe I just took it upon myself to do what I wanted, but they didn't really go over any, you know, big things in the contract. You know, he saw that I didn't look over any contract. He really didn't go over anything. Typically those type of things, like they'll tell you like, okay, well, this amount of mileage, like even if it's in the contract, they're going to let you know before they give you the car, almost like a disclaimer, like, okay, well, it's for 48 hours, but it's a certain amount of mileage. So even when he said that, it wasn't even like, oh, well, you know, it's because of the mileage or anything. It was just because me leaving the state. But regardless, I took the car back last night. They were closed, so I just had to drop it off. But that's that. And currently I'm back in the gym. I really need to eat because I ate so good for Thanksgiving. Like, my shoes aren't even fitting the same. Like, it is all of that sodium. Like, my hands even look different. Like, I feel like they just look puffy. So I need to catch up on my gym, get back into my routine of eating healthy. Not just healthy, but eating better than what I was eating for Thanksgiving, because that was crazy. But yeah, I didn't pick you guys back up because I was just like, I was like a couch potato. It would have been nice though. I should have recorded. I should have got more footage and stuff like that. Like when I was cooking, my niece was helping me cook and stuff. It was so cute. I should have definitely got that recorded, but I was just, like I said, I was just in the moment. So, all right. So you guys already know I told you about me returning the Model X back late, and I took out of state, and I technically was not allowed. But that's not going to stop me from trying to take advantage of that 48-hour demo drive with the Cybertruck. So that's what I'm on my way to now. I just finished up in the gym, and I'm just like, it's 3:54. They close at 7. I'm like, let me try and go set up this reservation for the Cybertruck, so hopefully they don't have me like on the blacklist or anything like that for returning the other car late and taking it out of state. Even though there was no damage, there was no anything, I don't know their protocol or anything like that. So I am going to attempt to, you know, set the reservation for the Cybertruck in hopes that it's successful. So I will let you guys know how that goes. But yeah, that's currently what I'm on my way to do. It's 3:55. Should be getting there at 4:20. So hopefully everything goes good with that. Like I said, we'll keep you guys posted. My workout was pretty good. I didn't get any footage of that, but it was a really good workout. I needed it from eating all that Thanksgiving food. Like I told you guys, I wouldn't put my slides on, cause I have a lot of shoes, but I tend to wear my Gucci slides 90% of the time. I don't really wear my sneakers. I wear my Gucci slides all the time. But this morning when I got up and I was getting ready for the gym, well, not even morning, but when I got up and I was getting ready for the gym and I put my slides on, I was telling my cousin, I'm like, oh my gosh, they feel so snug now. And even my hands, they're just I don't know, inflamed, I guess. From all that sodium, it just has me retaining water or something. So yeah, the gym definitely did its one on me today. So I'm definitely working on getting back into the groove of things now that I'm back home. Even though it was only for 2 days or something like that, it was enough. It was enough. So that's what I'm currently doing. But let me pay attention to this road. Even though, she's driving herself, it still likes to, for me to be attentive. So I'm going to get there, see if I can get this reservation for the Cybertruck, and I will keep you guys posted. Nice views today from Phoenix. Yes. All right, y'all. So I just arrived to Tesla and Glendale's, Westgate area. It's by the Cardinal Stadium. It's a different location than where I got the X from. So yeah, hopefully everything goes good. This color is crazy. That looks really nice. But hopefully they don't give me any hell. Hopefully everything goes good. If everything goes perfectly, I'll be leaving with the Cyber. Because when I had the other reservation, he thought that I wasn't leaving there that day, but I'm like, no, because I wanted to use it for Thanksgiving travel. But we will see how everything plays out. That was a fail. So at first they're like, well, we don't offer the 48-hour test drives here. It's at select locations. I'm like, okay, well, the email doesn't state select locations. It says contact your nearest location. And he was like, well, we do overnight. We don't do 48 hours. I'm like, okay, well, that's okay. And he was like, well, I'm not even sure that we do that on the Cyber. I think we only do that on, every other model, basically. So I'm just like, well, can you double check? So then he comes back and he's like, well, we actually only do the overnight on the Model 3 and the Model Y. And I'm just like, this location is definitely different. So I don't know, it may just not be a thing that's going to happen, or I'm going to have to either find another location, which I'm not sure if there's any other close locations I'll be able to do, this at, or I don't know if I'll be able to try the same location that I did with the X. They're just not going to trust me. They're going to think I'm probably not going to bring it back at all, but we will see. I don't know. I'm probably just going to look for another location or try to do something. Right now, I'm currently charging. So I have good news, but I'm just still skeptical. So until I have it, I'm not 100%, confident. But so remember I told you what happened at this location. So there is another location that's not too far from me. So what I did was, so I'm not just wasting time and energy going to the location, I called them. And he got me set up. Well, I had called, it's funny. I had called another location. I believe it was, which location did I call? I believe it was the Scottsdale, like showroom inside of the mall. I called them. And he was like saying like, oh, well, I see you have an appointment set up. Like you had an appointment scheduled with, you know, the other Scottsdale location and da-da-da-da. And I'm like, you know, well, I never picked it up, like, you know. So, but he was like, oh, I'll have a advisor from there give you a phone call. So I'm just like, oh, well, this is just not going to work. It's not going to work. So I called another location in Mesa, and it was perfectly fine. He got me set up with the Cybertruck at 6:30 today, 6:30 p.m. So, and it's for the 48 hours. So it's good news, but I just hope there's not any, hopefully, you know, they're just, like it was last time, they're just trying to get up out of there and get home. That they just hand me over the key card, and I will see you guys Monday. I will be on time. I won't take it out of state this time. I am a responsible person. Like, I promise you, I am responsible. I saw the email, and I'll try to, like, you know, I've been recording vlogs, but I haven't edited anything yet. So I'll see how I could possibly give you guys a snippet or something of the email I received, but I can even read it to you, because like the wording, I don't know if I was just, you know, excited, and I don't know what it was, but the wording kind of gave me, you know, it's meant for a road trip, like literally. So the subject is, you're invited. Enjoy an extended drive experience to your holiday festivities. My holiday festivities was in Las Vegas, Nevada. So, but it said, celebrate those you are most thankful for with Tesla. Thank you for being part of the Tesla experience. To show our appreciation, we are inviting select customers to enjoy a 48-hour leasing demo drive, perfect for your journey to celebrate with those you love. So, if you guys are wanting me to have this perfect demo drive for my journey to celebrate those with those I love, it was in Las Vegas, Nevada. Unfortunately, you guys didn't tell me any limitations on the mileage or anything like that. The only real thing that I feel like, you know, I mean, of course, whatever the case may be, I take responsibility for all of it, but the only negligence that I really accept is I was late. But I wasn't late until after, you know, he called me trying to check me.
See, I'm the 1, the 2, and the 3,
so now,
and you got to know that.
You're going to check me about something that you really didn't even, like. Me personally, if I was an advisor and, like, you know, it's my responsibility to make sure that this demo drive is done correctly, I'm going to hit on a few things, knowing that it's the holidays as well. If I know, okay, they're not allowed to take the vehicles out of state or anything like that, if there's any mileage restrictions, anything like that, I'm going to hit on all of it. Obviously, if there's any wrecks involved, you let us know. Like, I will go down, like, even if it is in the contract, nobody really reads contracts fully. I'm going to hit on key points. Don't take it out of state. It's the amount of mileage that you have to abide by, things like that. None of that was gone over. He wasn't even there when I went to pick it up. I literally was asking lady, I said, where's Kevin? Like, you know, because he was supposed to help me set up my phone so I don't have to use the key card, which, whatever. Nobody let me know any, like, type of restrictions or anything like that. Now that I am aware, like, I promise you, like, if I do get this Cybertruck for the 48 hours, I'm not going to drive back to Vegas. I was even thinking about, like, because I had already had a plan. I'm like, okay, I'll get a Cybertruck. I'm probably just going to drive to the outlet in California, which is still like a 4-hour drive. I mean, I can drive longer than that in this state. I can drive to Sedona or Flagstaff and drive just to the same amount of distance. Is just in Arizona. So he didn't say anything about the mileage. I don't think it's the mileage. I think it was just a state thing. But if there's not a restriction on mileage, then why should there be a restriction on the state? If I can see if I drove to Mexico or something like that, then that's a no-no, because that's a different country, but a different state. Like I didn't really see the big difference in that, but I will abide by their rules. I promise. I will not take it out of state. I'll just, you know, be more responsible. So I'm almost at a good amount of charge. It's about 5 o'clock now. The pickup time is 6:30. It's probably going to be like a 30-minute drive from my place. So I'll probably just hit home really quickly and then head there. And I'll keep you guys posted. Hopefully it's not a flop or a fail.
Foreign car driver, pull up all kind of whips. Trap nigga fashion, put on all kind of drip. Hat do gymnastics, nigga, I'ma make it flip. All these blue honeys on me, got them thinking I'm a crib. Long live nip, all I know is hustle. Real street nigga, got this shit up off the muscle. All the jury on, I ain't got no time to tussle. Looking like a breed, jumping out that motherfucker.
Alright, you guys, so I have arrived to Tesla in Mesa. We're going to see how this goes for the Cybertruck 48-hour demo drive. I'm about to walk in there now, and I'll let you guys know how it goes. I'm pretty sure this is the demo, but let's see if I leave with it. Alright, you guys, so good news. I am in the Cybertruck, but there is a caveat to it. Oh gosh, it's already yelling at me. They say they don't usually do 48-hour drives over the weekend, so I have to bring this back tomorrow morning. But he's going to set me up with a 48-hour drive on Monday, starting Monday. So yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, it's a little bit of inconvenience, but I kind of get, you know, an extra time with it, I guess, because I'm going to do this overnight, and then I'll be able to do the 48 Monday. So that works. Long story short, I would not recommend going to Tesla Westgate because they're just not, like, their customer service is just not it. Like, it's just not it. Like, he was very dismissive when I was telling him, you know, he's just like, no, like, where did you hear that from? And, you know, all these different, you know, things of why he could not even have made it happen. So I would not recommend that. But Mesa and Scottsdale Raintree Road, I would definitely recommend both of those dealerships. But here she is, guys. This is the view. It doesn't have the screen, like it's yelling at me. It doesn't have the speedometer and, you know, the behind the steering wheel screen like the X, but this doesn't feel like a Tesla. Like, it does not. It feels like you're driving a truck. If that answers that, it definitely does not feel like it doesn't feel like the X. It doesn't feel like the 3. I haven't drove the S, but the drivability, this is giving pickup truck specifically, is very rugged, but the turn radius on it is ridiculous. So I will give them that. But let me pay attention to this road, and I will keep you guys posted. Yeah, so long story short, guys, I definitely like the Model X better. She's a truck. She feels like a truck. She drives like a truck. But the Model X is just that girl. Sorry to say. It's cute though. It's different. But the Model X is just better to me, in my opinion. It has a lot more to offer. This is just a rugged ass pickup truck from Tesla, honestly. But I'm about to enjoy my night, finish getting drunk and stuff, and I'll pick you back up whenever, I don't know, whenever there ain't nothing going on.
Procurement slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair. Girl, I got you another dress, so bring your ass up on them steps. because you wear it. Impressed because you know I care. Bitch, you know you love it here. That's why you keep on coming there. Your nigga can't compete, I swear. He tried but never lived to it, baby. I'll come and slide by 8 p.m. and send a text to your DM. 500 for your fucking hair, 200 for your fucking nails. You running out of shoes to wear, so I bought you another pair.